dag 3 van het festival. En wij spraken vandaag met de Australische regisseur Rolf de Heer, die een prachtige film maakte over de stuurloze aboriginal Charlie, die, zo horen wij vandaag, veel gemeen heeft met de acteur die hem speelt, David Gulpilil.
G'day, Luke.
G'day, Charlie.
You white bastard.
You black bastard.
You wrote this part especially for David. Why?
David was in a particularly bad state when I came upon him in jail in Darwin, and he seemed to have lost interest in life.
Wow.
And when I asked him what he was going to do when he got out of jail, he didn't know.
You visited him while he was in jail?
Yeah.
Do you mind telling us why he was in jail?
I don't know the exact circumstances, but he'd gone into an alcoholic spiral, and with that comes fighting and violence amongst the drinkers that he was associating with. And I think he'd thrown something at somebody who was having a fight with his wife or his woman or something, and she'd laid charges, and not thinking that anything was going to come of it, but then just to get at him as part of the fight, and then suddenly he's in jail. So I thought I'd just go and see him. I don't know why, I don't know what I can do. There's nothing I can do. But then when I said, what are you going to do? He didn't know, and he said, I said, well, what do you want to do? And in the end he said, I want to make another film with you, because that one that we did was The Tracker. And he said, that's the best one I've ever done. For it to work, it's got to work on two levels, It's got to work as a film, first and foremost, but it's also got to work for him, because otherwise it's, why am I doing this film? I didn't want to make a film. I had just made a film and it hadn't even been released yet, and, let alone get tangled up in another complicated thing with David,
Did you have to think twice about making this film?
No. It just took 45 minutes from the drive from the jail to my hotel room, and I was already starting to work it out, how to do this, not what to do, but how to do it. How do you make a film with somebody like that? And it becomes everything from that moment on. It was a great inconvenience, because we had just started to build a house in Tasmania where I had just moved to. We were living in a shed, and I was the main labourer on the job. Well, it took a lot longer to get built than I was meant to take.
So David was more important than
look. Yes, of course it is. Once you commit to something like that, you commit to it. Okay.
Did he commit?
Absolutely. Through all his fears and his difficulties, he committed, absolutely, yes. He hasn't had a drink for 3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in a way, without being too sentimental or dramatic about it, you are sort of his savior.
No, he saved himself. I gave him the opportunity, but he's had the opportunities before and he's not taken them. He took this one.
Morgen aandacht voor alweer een Nederlandse film hier in Rotterdam. Atlantic van regisseur Jan-Willem van Ewijk. Een fraaie, poëtische vertelling over een Marokkaanse jongeman die wanhopig probeert Europa te bereiken. Op zijn surfboard. Dus tot dan, tot morgen.